Hi, I'm Dr. Konrad Wagstyl, and I'm a research fellow at the Wellcome Centre for Human Neuroimaging at University College London. My work focuses on linking brain changes that we can measure in living humans on an MRI scan to the underlying neurobiological changes that cause them. I chose to work in the field of brain imaging research because it allows me to combine my passion of physics and computational mathematics to addressing real health problems. Also, with the advent of open science and tools and data sets in our field, I think that there's been a real change to be able to be really creative in the ways that we can address these problems. For me, the biggest challenge in my career has been choosing between medicine and research. I think I've managed to find a balance that I really like, where I'm doing interesting research, trying to understand the brain and the problems that affect it during disease, but also seeing a clear pathway to how this can affect patient and improve patient care. I'm most inspired by the many researchers I've been lucky enough to work with. Whether that's a student or a senior professor, if they're really passionate about the work and willing to work together with others to move forward scientific understanding, those are the people that really inspire me. The big brain is a unique resource where you can zoom out and look at large brain structures like the folds of the cortex or lobes, but you can also zoom all the way down into the scale of individual neurons. And for me, this meant taking measures like cortical thickness that we can measure in vivo on an MRI scan, but then zooming all the way into seeing the cells and the neurons that make up the layers of the cortex and being able to figure out how these layers contribute to measures like cortical thickness. If I was able to, I think I would take further courses in physics. For me, physics is about applying real and mathematical models to make predictions about the world. In our field of brain imaging research, I'm really constantly amazed by the number of ways that we can non-invasively image brain anatomy and function, and I think we've got there through physics. As a PhD student, I had these questions about the cerebral cortex, but no way that I could create a data set suitable to answer them. And then I came across the BigBrain, this unique data set where I could start to access the data straight away and answering these questions. And through working on the data set, the BigBrain, I also managed to meet really fantastic researchers in the BigBrain groups. And these researchers were so welcoming and supportive in helping each other addressing their research goals. And I think that was a really unique thing about this open science approach of the BigBrain.